Drop a like to this video if you're a fan of Shark Tank. Hey there folks, what's up and welcome back to another video on Film Screeny. Ever since Shark Tank started, the show has seen a great number of business ideas, some of which were truly amazing while some being outlandish. Occasionally, an investor will come on the show with such a product that it would make anyone ask themselves, how could somebody come up with that? But sometimes products turn out to be a total ripoff. Let's take a look at some of the times Shark Tank got completely ripped off. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, now let's begin. Number 5. Show No Towels. Shelly Eller combined a towel and a poncho and called her creation the Show No Towel. She pitched in her product for $50,000 and was successful in striking a deal with Lori Greiner. Ellie and Greiner's partnership did not end well. Greiner cut off ties with Eller, and after about 6 years, the business came to an end. Eller also wrote on her blog that her deal with Greiner had turned to crap, and she also wrote that she cursed Greiner for kicking her to the curb, but now she thanks her as, according to her, Greiner taught her so much more than she thought she did, none of which was related to business. Number 4. SBU, Self-Balancing Unicycle. In Season 4 of Shark Tank, David Machinsky and Daniel Wood pitched their product, the Self-Balancing Unicycle, SBU in short, and struck a deal with Kevin O'Leary and Robert Herjavec. Daniel Wood and David Machinsky asked for an investment of $300,000 for a 10% equity stake. They managed to get this investment, but instead for an equity stake of 33%. Since their appearance on Shark Tank, they added a couple of new editions of the SBU in their product line, and their product was also featured on hit shows like Tosh-O and Mythbusters. Even though the original team behind the product seems to be involved in the business, the product links on Amazon are apparently broken, and the website shows an error, and their pages on social media have shown no activity since late 2015. Number 3. Lollyware. Leanne Tucker and Chelsea Briganti came up with the idea of creating their product Lollyware after they found out about the 33 billion plastic cups that end up in landfills annually. Lollyware was the world's first ever edible drinking cups and were designed to reduce plastic waste in order to create a more sustainable future for the planet. Mark Cuban and Barbara Corcoran decided to put $600,000 for 25% of the whole company. The edible cups were seen as a big solution to the issue of growing plastic, but there was an issue. A means of delivering the cups throughout the world could not be figured out, and in the end, despite its valiant intentions, the product couldn't make it. Number 2. Breathometer. Charles Michael Yim was successful in striking a deal with each one of the sharks, and was the first ever individual in the history of Shark Tank to get an investment of $1 million for his product, which he called the Breathometer. This product was created to act as a portable breathalyzer, and it could start functioning after being plugged into the audio jack of a smartphone. The breathometer would give its user a reading of their blood alcohol level along with feedback to let them know whether they could or could not drive a vehicle legally in their state. According to the Federal State Commission, the breathometer turned out to be far less accurate than it portrayed itself to be, reporting low blood alcohol readings even when it was not safe for its user to operate a motor vehicle. The company tried to solve this issue by updating the application to display overestimated results, but when the issue could not be handled, they discontinued the device without informing the retailers or the customers beforehand or even the reason behind its discontinuation. Number 1. Rolodoc. One of the products to appear on Shark Tank that Mark Cuban disliked was Rolodoc. Mark Cuban despised the product to such an extent that he felt the need to get up from his seat, shake the hands of its co-founders, and let them know that their pitch was one of the worst pitches to ever take place on the show. The co-founders of Rolodoc, brothers Drs. Albert and Richard Amini, asked the Sharks for an investment of $50,000 for a 20% equity stake for their product, which was designed to be a social network for doctors and their patients. Mark Cuban came to the conclusion that this was not a real business and was just a mock-up of an application accompanied by a non-stop string of buzzwords. Cuban later told CNBC that he usually preferred to not be rude to an entrepreneur, but in this case, the entrepreneurs were two doctors who thought that they could mislead the sharks into thinking that they were more intelligent than them just because they were doctors. These unfeasible products all stood out for different reasons and have been included in this list as products which were or would turn out to be flops. These were some of the instances where Shark Tank got horribly ripped off. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. Give it a thumbs up, people. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.